Howdy folks, it is Diecast Buffet and it's time for race 14 out of 36. It's the Sirius Satellite Radio 400 from Michigan International Speedway. Last race at Pocono, it was one to forget, I will admit that, but some exciting times ahead in the season. So first off, our schedule. Next week will be Infineon, then we have the awesome road course at Daytona, and then we have the Pepsi 400. Now, the Daytona road course was a custom edition by me. I always liked the idea of having a double header in in February and then a double header in July. But instead of having multiple super speedway races, why don't we have a road course? Daytona has a built-in one, and I think it would be super cool to see two races there in the same weekend. So I decided to implement that here in this custom season. But yeah, so we got Michigan, and then we're going to have back-to-back road courses. Yes, back-to-back road courses and Daytona. So put it this way, folks. We're going to have 3 straight wild card races. So anything can happen in these 3 races. We could just crash out all 3 of them. We could win all 3 of them. I don't know, but it's going to get excited. And what a great way to cap off this whole 3-race wild card stretch with the Pepsi 400 under the lights at Daytona National Speedway. So that's the schedule. Standings. We're 13th after a bad day in Pocono. Bad day. We're only 13th, so we're not too bad. We still are 375 points behind. Jeff Gordon, Marlin, Jarrett, and Martin have been battling hard all season long. We still got a lot of points to make up, and in fact, to crack the top 10, we still got to gain almost 100 points. We got to gain 90 points, so we're kind of in a hole. But that's what I'm saying. This 3-race wild card stretch after Michigan I think it's going to decide who's going to be this champion. Because if an outsider like me wins 2 or 3 of those races, we're right back in it. But if we go out there and we have a dismal day and, some wild cards, Rusty Walls, Jimmy Johnson, some of these guys get some W's, they're going to move up in the points. Anywho, though, our paint scheme for Michigan, we're just going to run this one. I think we might run one of these other ones in the wild card stretch. But yeah, we're going to run normal Sitco Ford. Let's go to Michigan. Alright folks, another pole position. For everyone at the Sitco team, our qualifying speed at some of these tracks have been absolutely amazing. Everybody at the fab shop, body shop, everything. They're doing a great job building these engines, making these cars so great. Let's go down the pre-race ceremonies.
MRN is coming to you live from Michigan International Speedway for today's Sirius Satellite Radio 400. Michigan is known for some great racing and some fantastic finishes. Barney, what are your thoughts on this track?
Well, look for speeds approaching 200 miles an hour. Cars running 3 and 4 wide. That's a recipe for some exciting stuff.
Jeff Burton has got to be happy about qualifying so well this week.
I could tell by the look on his face this morning how happy he was. I didn't even have to ask. Great to see him starting up front for a change.
In 2001, Dodge returned to Nascar with its first victory in 24 years, courtesy of Sterling Marlin.
That victory here at Michigan ended a winless streak of 170 races for Marlin as well. The move to Dodge was a good one for him as he picked up 2 wins and finished in the top 10 in points for the first time since 1996.
Jimmy Johnson will go for yet another top 10 finish at a speedway in this one.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's in for another great ride. Of course, what else is he? When we're at these tracks, he always seems to have a great race.
Engines are fired. Have to go racing in Michigan. So, I noticed we have a lot of Q-trim speed. Got the pole. Looks like Kurt Busch got 5th. I believe he got 5th. It's going to be exciting. Let's throw the Marlins up in the points. We got to get a good finish. You know, we got to rebound. This is not a track I expected to have any speed at, and to have the qualifying effort we did, super happy about it. But hey, we qualified the pole at Dover, and we came away second. We could have capitalized and got a max points there. We were one lap away from having most laps led to Dale Jarrett. My goal today is to go out there and not make a mistake. Let's just try to have a good, clean top 10 run, and I think that's how we're going to rebound from Pocono. Let's go for it. Here we go. Getting to the green flag. Green. Let's go. Sirius Satellite Radio 400 underway here at Michigan International Speedway. Ceremonies leading. The car is a little bit loose. Though. But we need that to be fast. To get our car back up to speed, we should be alright. Now the way the gearing works on the car, it's got a higher end gear, will allow it to have a lot of a lot of speed in the corners. In other words, a late straightaway speed is what it kind of amounts to. So if you think about it, it's a lot like how a short track setup would be, where it's more or less a whole lot of acceleration. It's pretty much what it is. A lot of acceleration. So, I mean, look at this. Once we're up to speed, we're good. Like we take off slow, but once we get up to speed, we'll be good. And we generally have a lot of green flag runs in Nascar Daytona 2003. So this setup kind of suits the style of racing of this year. But yeah, it's a 20-lap race. Pit stop should be around lap 9 to lap 11. So we should be seeing around there. Will I pit or not? It depends on what our fuel mileage is. If I pit early, it could burn us at the end of the race, because we have a pretty good car, and I want to take care of this car. I want to be able to have a good finish. That's what I'm going to try to do as we're going for the lead here at Michigan underneath Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oh, can we clear him? We're going to clear Jr. Marlin right there. New leader, and as I said before, the car is very loose. So we do have speed to lead this race, but as we see at Dover, we had an amazing car that day, but we came away second after a great pit stop. So, will we have to do strategy to keep the lead? Well, I don't know what we're going to have to do, because our pit crew is not going to be able to keep us. Either we have to just get an absolute amazing pit entry, like we're just going to have to lock it up. And if we're taking 4 tires, we can't afford to burn up the tires, you know what I'm saying? I'll have to see. Because I've tried the 2-tire strategy at California. Remember that? I tried the 2-tire strategy. It did not work, and it actually cost us. We were competing for a top 15 finish. We came away around 30th. So 2 tires is a no-go. As much as tempting it is, it's not worth it. I'd rather go out here and finish 5th than risk it in finishing 20th. Right now we need points. We're 375, 85, 75 points in the toilet. We have to get points. So to go out here and qualify on pole, and to be able to go out here and lead a lap, that we're doing pretty good so far. My goal right now is to get a good solid finish. That's what I want. We won. We won Martinsville, and an absolute just thrilling race. I mean, I've never seen that happen in this game, and I've played this game for 16 years now. I played this game, and I have not seen what happened at Martinsville with all the leaders pitting 5 laps after they pitted. I've never seen that before. So it was like a glitch, but it was a God-given glitch, man. It was just a blessing. And it kicked off a just absolute tear. The next week, we were still in Richmond. We went up to, we were still in Virginia. We went to Richmond, and we just had a dominating night. All night long, we led. Absolutely amazing. And then we went up to Talladega after that, and we just had a great run there, and we won all 3 races. And 2 of those 3 races, we had max points days. And then we went to the Coke 600 and just pooped it up. But that's okay, That started a big change of the season for us, because prior to that, our only good run, or actually 2 good runs, were Phoenix and Daytona. We could have won Daytona. We moved up to 2nd. We were going to finish 3rd, but we somehow moved up to 2nd and got around Martin. And, of course, Martin doesn't win the Daytona 500 yet again. Poor Martin. But we've had a pretty good season. I think we've had a pretty good season. We were doing pretty bad early on, and we slowly started to find our groove. Rockingham could have gone an entirely different way. So instead of losing however points we lost that night or day, we could have gained. So, and we go back to Rockingham. So we got another shot at it. We go back to Martinsville, go back to Talladega, we go back to Daytona, we go back to Michigan, we go back to Richmond. We still have 4 road courses. We have Infineon, we have Watkins Glen, Daytona road course, and the Texas road course. So we still have plenty of wild card and good track opportunities for us. So I think we're going to be pretty good. I think we got some opportunities. Pocono. We actually were really fast there, and we just had an unfortunate ending. The car just did not have speed to hold off everybody. So we had an unfortunate ending there. Pit stops underway here at Michigan. Looking at our fuel mileage, we're a little bit over halfway, and we're already on lap 9. So meaning that we can pit early. We can pit early and not have to worry about fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come in now and I'm going to get some fuel. I'm going to get some fuel and I'm going to get some tires. We can afford to lock it up though. We can afford it because we're going to be taking 4 tires. And as you can see, we're probably 2 to 3 laps to the good, meaning that if our absolute last lap to pit would be lap 12 or 13, we can afford to give up that 1 lap to make it to the end of the race. So I'm just going to lock it up. Oh no! Speeding penalty. Dang it. We gotta live with. Yep. Oh, that could have just cost us there. We'll take the 2. No, we're gonna have to take the 4 tires, run it back down. That's all we can do. And it wasn't because we locked it up that cost me. It's because I got back on the throttle after it. That's what got me. So that was pretty stupid. Pretty stupid move on my part, but. We're trying, we're trying. Man, this is already a slow pit stop. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we're 30th. We gotta make up 5 seconds worth of time. I don't even know how we're gonna be able to do that. Alright, we gotta make up 5 seconds. Again, I want a top 10. That's what I want. I want a top 10. That's all I want from this whole race is a top 10. So if we can just get back up there to the top 10 and we can come over to that, that'd be a great thing because we got Sonoma, we got Daytona and Daytona. We got some big races coming up. It's the heart of the summer now. This is where seasons are made or lost. If you want to be in contention in September, October, and November, you better get it done in June and July. And that's what the situation we're in right now. We have to be able to start getting into the top 7, 8 in points if you want to be there when it comes down to it. Again, we just lost 5 seconds worth of time. So we really got to make it up. We really got to make it up. Again, top 10 is our goal today. That's what I'm setting, a top 10. Very doable. I did not expect to be running this good at Michigan. But I'm really glad we do have this track scheduled twice, though. And as you can see, I am overdriving this car as much as I can, trying to get as much out of these tires before they go. Oh, come on, we just got to get a good run. Look at this huge run. Underneath Warren Burton, Bobby Labonte, and Kurt Busch. Huge run. Up to 21st. I believe we just passed the leader, didn't we? Yeah, we just passed the leader, so we got our lap back. That's crazy. And look at, we're leaving them in the dust. So the tire fall off here at Michigan is pretty good. Either we're just that fast or the tire fall off is that bad. I don't know. But what I do know is we got a hot rod. I mean, we have gapped them. I mean, it's what, a 20 car length gap and growing. So maybe they're pitting. I don't know. Yeah, one's pitting. That might be why they're slowing up so much. Either way, as long as we come over to the top 10, that's all I want. We need a solid points day to make up for what happened at Pocono. We're up to 15th. But this car is really fast, and it makes me excited to go back to Michigan. I think we could take a little bit from this race and use it in Pocono as well. You know, a higher end gear could really help us in Pocono. But then again, we gotta learn the handling issue. Pocono really burned us, and we got to go back there. We got to learn how to race that track. I think we need to learn on the 1.5 mile program a lot. Tracks like Atlanta, Charlotte, stuff like that. We really got to learn how to do better at that. Speaking of which, we do have Atlanta after Daytona. Okay, we are up to top 5 now, so I'm thinking maybe these cars ahead of me are for position, and if so, we have to push hard. We have to catch up to these guys. I see Marlin's car up there. I think that's Junior in front of me. Yeah, that's Junior. Kurt Busch should be the guy on pit road. Martin and Marlin, I think that's who it is. We have time, though. That's one thing we do have on our side. We do have time. We'll have about, 6 laps? 6 laps to get up there and catch Marlin. Let's just hope there's no caution, though, because the caution, it would probably take us forever to get up to speed that it might actually burn us. But we have time to catch him. We have the race car to do it. I mean, you gotta think, we had a extra, 5-second penalty on the pit stop. So it was 21 seconds. That is ridiculous. In terms of today's standards, that's almost twice as long as an old pit stop. And here we go, 3 wide for second. We make it stick on the bottom. Little contact with Junior. That's okay. We got second position, and now we are in prime real estate to run down Sterling Marlin. And if we catch them, we might actually still be able to get a max points day if we win this race. Because we did lead about, 8 or 9 laps. So if we lead 2 more, we should be good. Because Kurt Busch was leading some laps. So Marlin, I don't think is in contention for it. So if we can get up to him, which I think we will, we're gaining enough time as long as our tires just don't fall off. We are in a really good opportunity to win this race. And this would be huge for our season. Another max points day, this is what we need. We're in the middle of the season. We're in the summer stretch. We got to do everything we can. Our fuel mileage should be good. For my calculations, we had about 12 to 13 laps of gas. We pitted 1 lap early, which means our maximum points, or not fuel run would be 11 laps or so. We're right there, man. We are right there. We have ran down Sterling Marlin in the Coors Light Dodge. We're right there. This car is bad fast, and it has an opportunity to win here in Michigan. But can we get it done? Can we get around them? Tires are giving up. I can feel it. I think we got to keep the car right at the bottom. I think that's what we got to do. Just keep it right at the bottom. We're building pretty good momentum here. I'm going to go for it. Entering 1 and 2 underneath Sterling Marlin for the lead. The Sirius Satellite Radio 400 at Michigan International Speedway. Underneath, successful pass for the lead. Can he do the crossover? Contact for the lead. Holy cow. Did not want the contact there, but we got the lead. Hard racing in the Winston Cup Series. That's what we want. We're 3 and 4. Coming to take lap 19. We take it. It'll be one lap to the white flag, and who knows? Can we get our 4th win of the season? By God, we need it. This would be huge for the entire team. I believe this would be our 6th or 5th or 6th top 5 if we can hold on to it, and it'd be our 4th win of the season, which would be a season-leading win total, which is crazy. It's been a feast or famine season for the Sitco team. And Ricky Craven has just had an engine expire on the back straightaway. Here we go through 3 and 4, coming to take the white flag. So close, man, so close at Dover. Almost had the W. Dale Jarrett absolutely had a hot rod. So close at Phoenix. Here we go. Just one more time around. We just need to be perfect. Don't push the car too much. And we can come away with this W. We need this win. Everybody on the Sitco team. We've been working hard. Our fuel mileage was planned right. As you can see, we still have about 2 laps, probably at the most, 2 laps worth of fuel. So fuel mileage is not going to come into play here. This is awesome. And what's crazy is all 4 wins will come with our primary paint scheme. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here comes the number 99 Sitco Ford Taurus to go to victory lane in the Sirius Satellite Radio 400 live from Michigan International Speedway. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah, burn it down. This is what we need. 4th win of the season. Let's go up to the flag stand. Let's do some burnouts. Give these fans a show. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I can't believe this. And what's crazy is going to the qualifying session, I did not expect us to be that fast. We went out there, I ran one lap, and we were already first. This car has just had so much speed in it. And to get it done in Michigan is a huge accomplishment for everyone in the Sitco team. Burn it down because we deserve this win. 4th win of the season, and we are slowly turning into a championship contender. Heck, let's get some dirt in this car too. I don't care. Let's tear it up. Let's not tear it up too much. We still got to go back, I believe, in August. Man, what a race. What a race. Our car was so dominant. We qualified on pole. I believe we led most laps. And we survived a 5-second speeding penalty to come away within, I'd say, maybe 15 to 20 car lengths of the leaders. And we ran them down with, 2 laps to spare. So, absolutely, we had a dominant car. Awesome. It's going to be so much fun going to the road course. You know, now we got back-to-back road courses coming up. We can kind of relax now because this is wild card racing coming up. You know, anything can happen. Man, let's go to victory lane. Let's pop the champagne. Let's go crazy. As Prince said it, let's go crazy. Absolutely beautiful paint scheme. I love those retro Sitco colors. Victory lane, man. Could not be sweeter. 4th win of the season. We won Martinsville, Richmond, and Talladega. You can add Michigan to that list. 4th win for everyone in the Sitco Ford Taurus team. We just absolutely had a dominant day. Another checkered flag in the books for Roush. Absolutely amazing season. From the 500 to 600. And now, I think this is their 6th win this season. Awesome. Awesome job by the team. I messed it up on pit road, but I got it back. That's what's important. Awesome race. Absolutely awesome race. Let's check how many laps led. Awesome. So yeah, we did get the most laps led because, let's see, our points. Yeah, we maxed out on points. A max points day for everyone. The 99 team. Awesome. So if we did not get the lead from Sterling Marlin and he led those last few laps, he would have had the most points. He would have won the race, and he would have got extra 10 bonus points, which could be the difference between night and day in the championship hunt. And let's see, where did Martin, another solid top 10. Ricky Rudd getting up there, so a lot of really good racing. But yeah, absolutely amazing run for everyone in the 99 team. Absolutely awesome. We had, 3 Roush Coutiers in the top 10. Great run. Here though, if you liked the video, please leave a like below. And if you want to see more content, please subscribe to Diecast Buffet, bringing reviews, customs, and Let's Play series, all NASCAR stuff to Diecast Buffet. We're a small but growing YouTube channel, and we need all the subscribers you can get, so please feel free to subscribe. If you want to see more content, please follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of cool stuff about custom diecast and upcoming YouTube videos and just all kinds of cool stuff. You can check me out over there at Instagram at Diecast Buffet. Anywho, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.